Hey guys, Nick Espinoza, your Chief Security Fanatic here, and today we're actually going to be talking about working for really hot companies. Now, these are typically tech companies that run the world, like the Googles, the Facebooks, the Ubers of the world, and a lot of times there's prestige wrapped up in working for these companies, but a lot of people don't necessarily know what they're getting into. They love being associated with a hot brand, but the job just isn't really what it's cracked up to be. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because news outlets like CNN, etc., have actually obtained an internal memo by a third-party consultation group to Uber. And what they found was actually rather startling. Now, Uber has an investigative squad, and I've got notes here on this. They are tasked with keeping Uber safe. So in other words, if there's a problem with a driver, a car accident, let's say violence within an Uber, if somebody takes it, these are the ones that investigate. The problem, though, is that Uber is so big, these people are doing at least 1,200 cases per week. And from what I've read, per investigator, they have 60 investigators with 15 supervisors, and they are completely overwhelmed. And this memo here says, and it's actually rather fascinating, that people loved being associated with the brand, its younger employee base, but it also said conditions were so bad within the unit that the memo warned of mental health risks to investigators, even the potential of suicide. And I quote, "A single suicide by an Uber investigator who posts that they could not take the job demands any longer will be fodder for the national, if not international news media," which I think is absolutely true. And so what we have here is an organization and a company that has historically had significant issues internally with their culture. If you recall, they got breached and didn't tell anybody. They've had some serious issues with their drivers before, either not being paid enough or having violence. And there was one case of a guy that was just committing serial killings while he was driving an Uber, like in between Uber stops, which is absolutely nuts. So we're going to see how they clean this up, but it's something to remember that, especially if we've got a younger workforce entering the work field, it may be very attractive to work for a large company, but we have to make sure that we're taking care of our employees and we're not burning them out, especially when they're dealing with horrific things. So take that for what it's worth. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.